Hey, Rob Aubrey here with insider training from whatmoreleads.com. This video is number 7 in the 7 series, Myth Busting the VA Home Loan. And so today's myth, VA loan limits. There are none. I mean, I can end the video right there, but there simply are no VA loan limits. That's a myth. I know loan officers that don't know that. I've talked to like mega production loan officers with teams of 15 people, and I've mentioned the VA doesn't have a loan limit, and the surprised look on their face. I mean, veterans don't know, loan officers don't know, and certainly real estate agents don't know. Stop FHA in my VA loan. Okay. The only limit that a VA loan has is the income qualifying, as long as they have full eligibility. Now, if they're on their second or third home, it's the limit now is based on how much eligibility remains. Remember the formula from the other myth, right? We take the county loan limit divided by 4. That's the guarantee amount. You take the eligibility they've used, subtract that, and then what the balance is left times that by 4. So if they have used eligibility, now we have limits. But if they have full entitlement, the only limitation is their income. That's it. I mean, let's think about it. You get a 3-star general, right? 35 years in the military, went in the military at 18, 35 years, they're 53 years old, they're retiring with like a $300,000 a year pension. They're being picked up by one of these major Defense Department contractors, making another $500,000 a year. You can't put these guys on county loan limits. I mean, hello? These are super, super high paid executives, right? These are guys that run divisions of 30,000 people. And these are well-trained. Corporate America salivates over these people because there aren't many of them. Right? So they get scoffed right up with serious jobs. So that's another thing. And when I look in the MLS, I'll search and do it for yourself, right? Just search homes, $1 million plus, and then see how many there are, and then go and add, see how many are offering VA. It's pitiful how many are being offering that don't offer VA loan. I mean, they're like not even willing to look. I mean, the age, and that's just sheer ignorance. Right? There's no limit. And I've been working with our MLS, UtahRealEstate.com, got the shirt on. I made the suggestion that when it comes to what you're offering, I want links to FHA to see, well, especially for condominiums, I want FHA, links to the condo, FHA condos and the VA condo. So just to help with people trying to buy. I mean, it's just, we already have enough, and we have the data out there. There's no reason that we as an industry should not know this stuff. We should not know what condos are FHA approved or VA approved. We should not know that, that there's no loan limit. We should know that. I mean, it's just, I wish they would say, put that in there. There's no VA loan limits when any MLS, so that agents understand that. So anyway, just, and so as the bonus track, if you will, right, for buying a DVD director's cut. So we're going to talk about assumables real quick. And so VA loans are assumable. Now, there is a myth a lot of times. And the reason why this is not part of the 7 myths is because this is not about getting a loan. This is about somebody buying a property, an existing loan. And so, but if there's an existing VA loan on a property, it can be assumed by a buyer. Now, it can be assumed by either a veteran or a non-veteran. And let's talk about the difference. What happens? So if a non-veteran buys the property on a loan assumption, then the underlying loan eligibility stays tied up. So the seller's eligibility, it remains used at whatever amount that is. They may be able to buy something else depending, but that eligibility is tied up, but a non-veteran can assume the loan. Now you have to come up with the balance between the balance of the loan and what the seller's asking. And can it be a second mortgage? The VA has no problem with a second mortgage. However, that second mortgage has to be assumable. I'm not aware of any institutional seconds that are assumable. Maybe look at somebody that's got 10% down, and maybe they need 25, 30%. They might have 10 or 20%. Maybe put that large chunk down, have the seller carry a small second, and then they can take out a HELOC, cash the seller out, and move on. And so that's that. Now, if a veteran assumes it, we have the same issues with the gap. But if you're the listing agent for the veteran selling, make sure you put in your REPSI, your purchase contract, your purchase agreement, that the buying veteran must transfer the eligibility away from the seller into them, because there's nothing in there that I'm aware of that's automatic. And so if you don't have a contractual obligation, contractually bound to do it, they may not. And they can take your eligibility and tie you up. So that would be a bummer. And so anyway, that's kind of your bonus track, your director's cut, whatever you want to call it. So again, Rob Aubrey here. Call me if you have any questions, even if I'm not involved in the transaction. I am here to help you and your veteran. So call me, 801-999-8209. Rob Aubrey, insider training with wantmoreleads.com. You make it an awesome day.